So I'm the one that make fake debunking videos and twists and make lies, and people need to make discernment. I'm the one that said people need to make discernment about your videos, but here you are telling people they need to just make discernment about my videos. So you act like I made my daughter force diarrhea and then made her eat it. If I neglected my daughter doing that, why the fuck did I take her to a doctor about it?
Bringing up our children and you don't need to.
Yeah. She can't keep my children's name out of her mouth.
You disrespectful.
But never not once do she say she love or care about my children. That's how you know when people got fucked up intentions.
You do not love her children, Candy. If you did, you would have said so. That's number one. Number two, you trying to be relevant again. That's why you're bringing up her children again. You disrespectful boy.
That's what you call a narcissist. Yeah, this DJ person was right when he called your ass a narcissist. Because while you don't give a damn about my children, you keep bringing them up. You don't give a fuck about my children.
In your next video, tell us what's the reason for
why would I leave my children in feces when leave my daughter in feces? Who likes the smell of feces? Raise your hand. Who likes that smell? Wouldn't it be heartbreaking to see your child doing that? Wouldn't it be heartbreaking that you feel helpless, like you can't, what is it that you can't stop your child from doing this? Not only that, our foster mama said that me and you used to do that shit.
Hello. Now say it ain't true.
Well, we wouldn't remember. We was small.
Oh, well. But you know.
I wouldn't remember being that small. Raise your hand if you don't mind and being in the smell of feces smeared all over the walls, smeared all over the floor, all over the sheets. Thankfully, I had a washer and dryer when I was living in Virginia. Every morning, I knew I had to get up. Well, tried to when I was trying to get up for school, and sometimes she got me surprised because I do have a sleeping problem. Just as she claims she's sleep deprived and have all these sleeping issues, I have a sleeping problem as well. So there may have been times where I didn't get up on time. And okay, Candy's been by my house when my daughter did those things. Did Candy try to help me clean up and shit? Cause that's her niece? No. Cause Candy's not finna touch that nasty shit. Or that's not her child, so she's not finna help if I'm still asleep. Raven has a problem. We already established this. Raven's mildly autistic. All three of my children have ADHD. Fuck. It was something I was supposed to do today. Fuck. And I'm just waking up and hearing this shit. I tried to stay up yesterday on purpose to try. I'm gonna tell you how fucked up my sleep is. I tried to stay up on purpose yesterday to try to balance or to try to reset my clock, sleep clock. My sleep was like, oh no, bitch, we getting some sleep. So here I am waking up at, what time is it?
After 7, almost
After
8.
7.
Oh, it's 8:01.
Well, it was after a little after 7 when I mean, it was after 7, like well after 7, 7:30 when I woke up. So, and Dwayne, he was always gone. He was always taking off. He wasn't trying to help me clean this shit up. Because he was going out trying to get other women pregnant. But if Candy claims that's what she saw, I mean, it sounds like all this shit's a damn setup. Not only that, my daughter was diagnosed with microcephaly, which means small head. Look up the definition of microcephaly. That's too much stress on one person that has mental illnesses and all this shit herself. It's part of why I gave up my kids. Not because I don't love them, but when she said I threw away my children to take care of a grown woman. It just sounds like a bunch of just slander and fucked up intentions to just destroy another person's life because your life is not going right.
Bingo. You hit the nail right on the head.
My biological mama, who supposedly didn't take care of us, Candy saying she was a targeted individual. Who them two had they fallen out as well. You know how hard it was to try to potty train Raven? Raven wasn't just a normal child. Raven would take off at the drop of a hat. Like I said, it was embarrassing. I had to try to keep her on a leash. You know how that made me feel? Well, her damn wrist was so small she'd take off anyway.
Damn.
I'm like, what the fuck? How the fuck? Gone. And that was at times, certain times, main times I didn't have a car. When I told my husband, get the fuck on, well, he took off and left, and I told him stay where he at pretty much. But it's funny, she's not dissing or clowning him for anything.
Nope.
Any of his abuse.
Mm.
That's why I said something is wrong with this picture.
Exactly. Yeah.
When all the things that she was trying to say he was doing, or I caught him trying to tongue kiss Raven. None of that exists today. It's all me that did so bad to my daughter. When back then, it was all Dwayne doing all the fucked up shit to Raven.
You're not talking about him, is you?
No.
You don't say nothing about him. I wonder why. Things that make you go,
No, that was her nemesis. You know, the one that said Leah was so fine. You know, used to do stuff to piss you off about Aaliyah. And used to chase him around the house just to smack him upside the head. That was your nemesis. That's why I said something is wrong with this picture.
Mm-hmm.
And after he took off with the money, the car that I just bought, so that our children can have a means to get back and forth to doctor's appointments and shit. Who was still stuck with the kids? Me. But I'm the bad mom. When he would take and just come back long enough to file me and the kids on the income taxes and take off with the money and leave, who was the money and the vehicle and all that shit? Who was stuck with the kids? Me. Or anytime I give birth to the kids, who was me? This dude didn't even come to half of the what you call it, the prenatal appointments when I was pregnant. More than half of them he didn't come to.
Damn.
Because he was out with some woman lying saying he going to look for a job. Let's not talk about the last baby when he was deliberately trying to keep me from going to my appointments, and I didn't get to go to my first prenatal appointment to even find out what the fuck I was having until I was well into my 7th month.
Damn.
He used to abuse the kids, and me and him used to fuss about that shit. Me and my retarded ass kept trying to think that eventually it was something I could say that could click to him that'll make him change and want to do right, or eventually he'll get old enough to where he'll want to just change. People get old, they'll get tired of their ways. But you're living proof that no, people get set in their ways. And I had to realize with him, no, he ain't finna get tired of his ways no time soon. And everybody kept trying to drill in my head, you can't make him be a father. So I had to let that shit go. I had to realize I was on my own with this shit. But I already knew I wasn't built to do this shit by myself. And he kept wanting kid after kid after kid just for some bitch like you to be on the internet saying I didn't love my kids. Why would I deliberately let my daughter just sit in feces? Once again, raise your hand if that smells like roses. Y'all see me tripping about when China be fighting up in this bitch. You know how many times I almost kicked China out of my car and made her walk? Because she be fighting. I'm like, she ain't give no warning or nothing. And it smells so bad, I pull over and be like, get out.
True story.
I roll down the windows down, even fucking help.
Especially if I do it back to back. You just realize what forget it. Ooh. But nobody likes that smell. Nobody. So I don't.
Yeah, and I figured after a while, fuck, giving my daughter like McDonald's French fries was like one of the culprits that did it. But a lot of times I wake up in the morning, it's like surprise, and then I had to figure out when Dwayne would. It was like probably like certain situations like under stress, like when Dwayne would take off and leave, I would hear her say, "Oh, Dwayne, Dwayne." I'm like, God damn it. Let me get the mop and bucket. I already know. And how much hell it was to wash that shit out of her head. Why would I leave that in her head? Because the more I leave it, you know what I'm saying? If somebody was to leave that in her head, you know what I'm saying? The worse it would smell, of course. But it depends if she did it in the middle of the night or whatnot. Or it depends if I slept longer than I was supposed to. You know what I'm saying? Because like I said, like tonight, well, I didn't wake up. My sleep wasn't this fucking bad when I had my kids, but I was like barely functioning and shit when I had them because I sleep and shit, man. But trying to wash that out of her head and trying to scrub the walls and shit like that. I had my friends or my foster mama, whoever I used to cry to, but I don't know how to get her to stop. It was part of her disorder. I had to go get her from school or bring her change of clothes because she did it at school.
Oh my gosh.
And I bring her change of clothes and she'll did it in the change of clothes.
Oh my gosh.
It was something that Raven could not control. But you bashing me for that?
Damn, that's fucked up. Candy, you ain't never been in that situation and you don't know what's, you know what I'm saying?
Like I said, every damn... And then you gonna put on your fucking Twitter, I'm throwing up devil horns. This ain't no fucking devil horns. And when I was like talking, I talk with my hands. If I'm not mistaken, this is devil horns.
Exactly.
And what? You gonna screenshot this too? Screenshot this too. These are my devil horns to you, bitch. Yeah, devil horns. Bitch.
Exactly. Exactly.
Calling me an Eastern Star, I'm a Freemason and all that. How you want to sit me down and tell me about it? Apparently you know about it. Apparently you are.
Mm-hmm.
For you to sit me down and tell me about it.
Exactly.
But then you sitting there making videos talking about you want to sit me down and tell me about it. But then you all on Quora and Twitter and all this shit. How did Drake say that Twitter fingers? Wait, no, was that Drake or Meek Mill? Twitter fingers. That's what you is. You trying to get somebody put in jail. And then you sitting there on fucking Quora talking about you want that woman dead. I want her dead.
You keep saying it.
You sound like you a gang stalker talking about you want somebody dead.
Okay.
I want her dead. I want her to burn in hell. You don't know how I feel about you right now then. Bye.